Pisces, hey! If you want to know why I look so bad, then please stay towards the end when I explain why I look so rough. Anyway, this reading is about what do people truly think about you behind your back, and what are they saying, Pisces? Now, are they saying that you're as slippy as wet? So let's see, Pisces. What are people saying behind Pisces' back? What do people truly think about the star sign of Pisces? Well, they might think that you're stingy and all you think about is money, whether they might actually think that you're stingy, right? So stingy in Britain pretty means tight-fisted, right? So they could think that you're tight-fisted, but anyway, saving money, Pisces. Money is more important than love, basically. Now, if you're interested in a male Piscean, okay, and you're cross-watching, and you're kind of like, well, why are they not really paying me any attention? My Pisces is a workaholic, and all they seem to be thinking about is, well, alcoholic. You might be dating an alcoholic or someone that is an alcoholic. It could even be an alcoholic or a gin and tonic, Pisces. Anyway, so some of them think that you're stingy, male Pisceans, right? That you're guarded, slightly blocked off, not that interested in them, to be honest with you. Let's see, what are people saying behind Pisces' back? I'm actually hearing that they're back. Some of you, someone really could be drinking up in here because I feel like it. But like, some of you could have blocked someone out, like here, and just gone, you know what, bruv, I'm washing my hair. I really can't be doing with the fish or anything, and I'm just like blocking them. Okay, let's see. What do people truly think about Pisces behind their back? Oh, that you can't make up your mind, Pisces. There's a lot of pentacle action going on here, that money might be more important, that you're kind of juggling quite a few different jobs, different things going on in your career life, that you're more focused on money than actual love. Some of them might actually think that you could be dating someone else. Now, don't forget, 95% of people that watch this are female, okay? And the majority of people that watch for someone else, okay? Don't forget that one, okay? So somebody here more than likely thinks that there could be a Piscean out there that is really not that interested in them, that they could be juggling other things other than work, and it could actually be another person, okay? Let's see. What do people truly think behind Pisces' back? Ooh, where's the gossip? Seven of Swords, that you're as slippy as a fish, Pisces. That you're kind of in and out. This is really my busy card. It's a little bit like dating someone that's like In and Out Burger. Okay, you just pull up, you grab something that's nice, and then you're gone, right? Some of you could be traveling for a living, and you might do courier work like I do as a Pythian. Okay, this is why I look so bad, Pisces. I've just got back from London. Oh, well, Oxford. Oxford, yeah. But yeah, too busy, okay? Let's go down on me, Dave, and let's show you the table. What is going on with me table? There you go. So it kind of looks like that this person here's got more. Well, let's put it this way. If there's a love life and there's been someone that's been in and out of someone's life, they're really uncommittal. They're not taking life so seriously. They're not taking I'm also hearing Lee or Laura, but they're not taking life so seriously, or they're not, I'm also hearing maybe a knot. Now, knot in my book is a Piscean, so it could be another water sign, or someone's got like a life path 3. Don't forget, I still read in numerology, even though I'm not on here so much. But like in and out of my life, in and out, and there's no point coming back trying to confuse me when I'm just about to move on with my life. Yvonne or Evie or Stevie or Steve. But like, I've just started to get on with my life, and now you've come back into my life, and I don't really want to talk to you. What was the point in coming back in the first place? What is it that you want? Why come back now? When I've just started to get on with my life and I've just started to get things in order, you come back into my life, and now you start to make me think about, why did you do that? Okay, that is the signal that I'm kind of picking up of someone's thought process here. Okay, so what is it about this person that thinks, what do they think about Pisces behind their back? Well, that you're kind of honest to a fault, really, Pisces. It's kind of like you don't mind telling people where to get off, right? I'm quite like that as a male Piscean. I don't mind telling people to do one, right? Yeah. But it's kind of like you wouldn't know the truth if you tripped over yourself, right? Now, if you're with someone, right, if you're with someone and there's no backstabbing and there's no in and out of this relationship like an in and out burger, then it's kind of like this person knows that you're extremely busy, right? Extremely busy traveling, okay? And that you travel and you come back and that you're really concerned, well, may not be concerned, but you're more focused on the coins than anything else, Connett or Michael. Let's see. Lucifer could be a Capricorn involved somewhere. Let's see. CC, you're right, CC. What does people think about Pisces behind their back? Oh, there you go. There's Lucy. Or Lucifer, shall we say. So it is. It's chasing the dragon, right? It's pretty much now, if you've been in a very toxic pattern. Now, when I'm saying you, it's up to you, Alchemy or Natalie. It's up to you what you've been doing or who is or what. I can never predict that in tarot. Okay? The bad thing about tarot is to not get into the blame game, right? If you are going to get into the blame game, then obviously life is about forgiveness, right? Forgiving oneself, being stupid enough to let people back into your life. It's not about being stupid, Pisces, but it's about like why would you do that? Right? Why would you do that? Right? Twos are about neuron science, basically, right? It's like a receptor within one's brain of a pathway, right? Take practice in order to change your ways, right? If you keep on the same path, thinking the same thing, doing the same thing, you're just going to end up with the same results. Einstein going mad, right? Or Maddie, or Addie, or Adam and Eve, maybe a Gemini, right? But like I said, it's this to me is like, it takes practice in your brain. If you keep thinking something repetitively over and over and over again, you don't just suddenly manifest it in your life. It takes action, right? But in order to change oneself of how you feel about yourself is that you would not sit there deciding, should I let this person back into my life to do it again? You would not be in third party situations because it would be, I don't think so, Dave. I'm washing my hair. Off you pop. I am not going to go down that road, right? Takes practice. These people that believe in law of attraction, I've just got to think about money and suddenly I'll get some without action. It's slightly anal, really, in my book. But, you do get them. Because it takes action, right? You have to have a plan of action. Change is only what comes from one's mind here. Let's see. Pisces. What do they think about Pisces behind their back? Four of Swords. It's kind of like this rejuvenating kind of energy here, Pisces. Sorry if I keep looking at the screen for newcomers or Newcastle or Newcastle. Hey, you like that, Teddy? Hey, I was up in Newcastle a little while ago. Any of you up there in Newcastle that are watching? Yeah. Let us know if you're from Newcastle. Not Newcastle. Where was I? Manchester. Sorry. Manchester. I was up in Manny. God, what on earth goes up there in Manchester? Damn, that is a busy place. So, as you may or may not know, guys, I am now doing full-time courier driving work, self-employed. And yeah, I've been sent over to like Manchester a few times, London. Oh, when I get there, it's kind of like, right, okay. And the sat nav tells you to stop. You've arrived at your destination, and you look left and you look right, and there are skyscrapers, tall buildings, everything everywhere. And it just says 7th floor, number 20 Park Street. And you're like, where the fuck is that? Right. And you can't just stop, because if you stop, you get fined. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. I've got to wash my hair, Pisces. I've got to dye my hair. I'm going grey. I need a shower. But I thought, you know what? Let's get back on the old boob tube and do something. Four of Pentacles. Why do the people think this about Pisces of the Four of Pentacles? So, Ten of Wands. There you go. Work, twerking and working. Someone is addicted to the pentacle. Now, I don't blame people for doing this. right? It's, how can I explain it, Dave? If you don't have money, what are you going to do? Eat out of a dumpster, right? So money is more important than love, really, because money makes the world go round. And if you don't have it, you'll be homeless. You'll have no house, no mortgage, no, nothing. Okay. So work takes precedent over anything here, I feel, for this person. Okay. Now, it might not be because they're not showing their feelings. It's just that they are working very hard. Okay. Now, for third party situations, it isn't you old feminine lot that starts saying they don't put the work in. No, don't be anal, right? That's you not putting the work into yourself, right? You shouldn't put up with third party situations, and you wouldn't accept things into your life to be treated that way. Okay. So if you are okay with being treated that way, or you think it's anyone else's fault, then stop with the blame game. Okay. So, Nine of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, or Virgo, maybe, Life Path 9. Some of you are kind of like, should I take this narcissistic energy back or not? Okay, because I'm really confused at the moment about why they keep coming back. Well, you don't need to be confused, Dave. It's quite simple when you look at it, when it says it on the tin, right? Why would you accept someone back into your life? Because if you do that, then you have work to do on yourself, right? Because you accept it. Okay. Now, you can work on things with people to change, okay, but you can't change them. You can only change yourself, which means that you have to kind of agree to disagree, okay? You have to let someone be the way that they are, okay? But if you're all in third party situations, then that's just daft. Keep allowing someone back into your life. Spirit doesn't make them come back into your life. They come back into your life to have sex or do whatever they do because you allow them in, right? It's a little bit like a wolf knocking on your door, right? It could be a Leo, but like a little bit like a wolf knocking on your door saying, let me in, and you go, okay. Right? Seven of Swords. 2, y'all got to be dealing with a Libra possibly here. So what people think behind your back, Pisces, is that you're one confused little fish up in here. Now, like I said, man, if some of you are like, say you're dating a Piscean, right? And you keep going over to see the Pisces and then they don't commit and they're non-committal and then they go and then they come back, or you go back into their life, but they won't commit, okay? And you think that they're narcissistic because they're not committing. Well, then stop going back into their life trying to get them to want you to be in a relationship when they don't really want to, right? It's your choice. It's never anyone else's. Ace of Swords. Oh, God, wow. I mean, there could be a fucking secret society of a cult up in here. I mean, witchcraft, man. I can feel it. They're doing witchcraft. Man, y'all guys need to get off that kick. That's half the reason why I stopped doing YouTube. People had lost their goddamn mind over it all, right? Yeah, tarot ended up changing, man. Where I used to enjoy it, but now it just got to the point of where, like, man, there's too many people talking about voodoo and God knows what else, and I'm like, I'm out. Y'all just keep doing it, right? There could be some sort of like catfishing energy here. The High Priestess could be someone that avoids showing themselves the truth, like can't even admit themselves the truth, the fact that they can't show their true colors. They can't because this is hiding here, or Heidi, but like, this can be the normal or Norris, but like the normal, they're not telling me that they're cheating on me, and I keep following Alice, right? And I keep following the rabbit hole, trying to find out information if they're cheating that's been told to me 1,000 times, but I've just been watching it that long that I've actually convinced myself through the placebo effect, the fact that it's happening, but it actually isn't. It's one of those cases of people that keep thinking that there's voodoo. They now believe in voodoo. They now really think that they're being gang stalked, voodoo, all of this crap. And it goes on and on and on and on and on because they're weak-minded. Sorry, but you guys that are all gang stalked up and witchcraft mad, you're weak-minded. It's simple as that, right? Steve, are you trying to get people to leave you? I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and like get people to like believe in all of that crap. Why would I do that? So on top of the devil, you get Leo or possible Aquarian. There's this. What do people truly think here? That you're non-committal, Piscean, possibly. That you don't want. I mean, you possibly don't. You've probably gone around the roundabout with this person so many times. Four of Swords, that it's become draining and tiring, or retired. Well, you know, if you look at the whole scenario of what people think, some of them, not all of them, some of them, don't trust someone here around money, about money and finances here. I don't trust you as far as I could spit at you or throw you, right here, because you are a money-grabbing, you know, someone here, maybe a freeloader, okay. Freeloader in my book is basically just someone that sits, does nothing, sponges off other people's money, okay, and isn't prepared to put, you know, the work in towards, you know, getting money, and I'm just going to sponge off you, okay. Money could be a huge thing here, because this is like I'm coming back in order to like get money, but I want it from your accounts. Like, this is like, I know that you've got money and I'm coming back in order to get money because I know that you've got it, because I know that you have. So I can always keep coming back to you for petty cash in order to be able to get money off you, because I know in the past that you've been easily just been giving me it, but not so, you know, not so fast, right? So it's kind of like trying to avoid this person because you know if you speak to them, they're more than likely going to ask you for some money, okay? Now, that could be to do with drugs or alcohol here. The devil is present, so it could be an addiction to any kind of drug or alcohol or obsessive behavior. There can also be a sex addiction here also, where it's kind of like this, you know, I keep coming back for the dick, but, you know, the dick can only give you as much as you give me. And then when you've gone, you know, I'll just be careful of an STD here, okay? Yeah, 7, 8, 9. So it's kind of like this, I'm worried. You see, stress, worry can lead to anxiety here. It could be anxiety, worrying, overstressing. Here. Try breathing. The amount of things that go wrong with people in life, that they breathe wrong, okay? Breathe through your nose, not your mouth. Energy here. If you're practicing breathing, stop breathing through one's mouth, okay? Did you guys realize? If you look at it like this, right, breathing, I've been practicing it a lot myself, right? Did you know, obviously, that you can drink through your nose, but you wouldn't, right? But you can stuff a straw up your... Someone here could be also taking the old white powder up in here. But did you realise that... Because normally when I start talking about something, it represents and it triggers off a psychic vision in my mind, right? So there could be some sort of like cocaine addiction here. And it could be to do with our money and finances and like trying to run from the devil. This is like chasing the dragon energy here. Okay. But like, you know, if you stick a straw up your nose and you drink, you can drink through your nose, but you don't because it's awful. And it's just shit if anyone's ever tried doing that. Right. So why would you breathe through your mouth? Right, because your nose is meant for breathing. You are not supposed to breathe through your mouth, and that is the leading. I watch. I don't know if any of you guys watch it, but The Diary of an SEO, and I love that show because it's British. And a lot of the people on there that go on there are also British. And I have it on in my car. I listen to it because I'm traveling a lot, so I go on the podcast, and they're also on YouTube and the Diary of the SEO. And this guy was talking about today about breathing techniques and ADHD and a lot of things that are kind of created by people that actually do not breathe correctly, and people that run that all through their mouth all the time, and that they've got bottles of water, and you shouldn't need to drink that much water. If you're drinking loads of water, it's because you're breathing through your mouth. You're not supposed to breathe through your nose. That's why you have hair particles through your nose to catch condensation, in order to give you enough to be able to, like, I don't know, it's up to you. But the whole point of that, someone here could also be doing the old white powder up in here, is also what I am seeing, Pisces. Sorry if I look so rough. Rough. Like I said, I've literally been working 24/7, continuing on my life. I've also been doing all of your monthlies. So before you go anywhere, the monthlies now, if you are interested, are also on the join button below. Okay, so Patreon is always there. Bronze, silver, gold, silver tier and gold tier is where all the 2 weekly each week come out. Okay, I'm still doing that. If you're like, where is Steve? And I want readings, you can pay. Right? But each week, I do 2 weekly readings. So every single day before I go to work, I do 2 readings. I put them out for the star signs, and they are 2 weekly readings each. Right? So say if I'm doing Pisces, I give you a 2-week timeline. Here's week 1, here's week 2, next star sign. By the time I get to you again, you've had a week free, a week in advance. Okay. And then we do other cards and stuff like that, or might change it up or stuff. But that's where I am. Now, when it comes to, so bronze is always monthlies, silver monthlies, weeklies, 2 weeklies, and monthlies, and then gold is all the teaching videos as well as everything else, right? But now the join button below, because I haven't had so much time in order to be able to give everybody the readings that you wanted to join, because it's only $2 or $3, and I said that I would give you a personal reading online when I go live every single time, but I haven't had time to do it, so I've had to give you something. So what I've been giving you is the monthly readings. If you would like to join, it is only $2 or $3, and you can find all star signs for the month of October on the join button below, unless you are a patron. You don't need to do anything, because Patreon is still the same as it was, always will remain, but the join button now has the monthlies only. Okay, there are a couple of other things over there to tide you over, just letting you know. But if you would like to join Patreon is there. But if you want the weeklies as well as the monthlies, then you will need to join the silver or the gold tier. Okay, that's if you like me as a reader, and that's what you get over there. I will come back now and again in order to do a few things. There you go, Pisces. Life is good, life is grand. Yeah, see you later, Dave.